We just need a splash screen that can play that says, like, podcast starting, podcast, show,
4,
streaming.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, you're doing your best, Kelly Ripa. That's a person, right?
Start.
Yeah, this feels very, like, morning.
Beloved in Broad City.
I feel like we should be coming in, doing, like, a terrible, awkward dance as, like, a live studio audience awkwardly cheers for us, like... Let's never do that again.
It's on the Stream Deck, so it's ready to be done time and time again.
Oh, God forbid. Oh, whoops, we got our numbers on here. I need to figure out how to get those bad boys back off.
Just go over to chat.
Oh, that works just fine.
Sneeps!
Wait, Sneeps, I think, was yesterday. No, Sneeps is right now. Hello, Sneeps.
Yes. Mine's refreshed.
Hi, Sneeps. How's it going, Sneeps? It's going well. My bad. My dog is excited to see you. Well, Sneeps, thanks for being here. And because you're our first chatter right here out the gate, what did I say? You're going to get our first volcano bag in your honor, my friend.
Yeah. You already had it at temp. You were ready.
Yeah.
Of course you were.
Sneeps. That's a dope name. Fun to say. Looks neat. Where's the name Sneeps come from?
Francis Sneep.
Creeps.
I'll do that one.
Heaps.
At work.
Honor Sneeps. Well, we appreciate you hanging out with us while you are finishing your shift up. What line are you in, Sneeps? Is it easy to sneak a live stream in the background? You're hanging out with us. Hopefully, those 2 hours fly by and you can get home and do some proper relaxing on this Saturday night. What's been watching your reviews? Pretty sure I've seen them all. Thanks for the comment. That's been a good one.
That's a lot of reviews to have watched.
Yeah, man, I super appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. And thanks for being here as well, Dustin. Happy Saturday evening to you. We've got our first bag here. It's going to be for our buddy Sneeps. Let's go ahead and get started. That looks very crazy. Looks very crazy. This Snappy skateboard for $350. The producer here.
That's a
Googled the name
premium
Sneep, and it's.
No, I actually looked up Snappy.
Snappy. Okay.
Sneep made me think of this Instagram account I followed. It's called Obvious Plant. I think we've talked about it before. Just a cool artist who will plant his weird products, somewhere in a store, but they say Obvious Plant on them because the products will be
And is Sneepy one of his obvious plants? Snappy, sorry.
Snappy is his version of Snoopy, but with like this smiley face.
It's kind of trippy looking, Snappy. You can share a link of Snappy if you'd like.
Should I share the link or should I just screen share? Do a screen share. Oh, that we don't want to do that.
Maybe just share the link.
Just share the link. Jesus.
Anyways, thanks for being here.
Feeling hard over here.
And remember, you can do it.
Hey.
You got your own wheels of steel.
I'm distracting him with Snappy.
I will admit I am absolutely distracted. It's Snoopy with a human face, kind of. It's creepy. Sneeps works at an arcade, and it's pretty dead at the moment. Well, Sneeps, how dope is that? Are we talking like a Dave and Buster's or a more old school style coin op arcade? Either way, that's kind of that's awesome. I will admit, Sneeps, just to tell you, they're just released or coming out very soon on the Quest, Meta Quest VR headset is VR Arcade, or sorry, Arcade Manager. And it's a VR simulator game where you eventually own and operate a coin op arcade machine. And, you know, that sounds like wish fulfillment of my 9-year-old self, even though arcades were already dying by then. Sneep says that it's basically a Dave and Buster's ripoff. And there are quite a few of those out there, the D&B's knockoffs. But nobody's going to beat the Dave and Buster's itself. I mean, stand-up guys, John David and John Buster. John Dave, excuse me. Anyways, Uninspired says the Aliens vs. Predator arcade machine was his shit at the Chuck E. Cheese. Classic arcade. Played a lot of Aliens versus Predator. We were talking about the Saturn yesterday. I think there was an Aliens versus Predator game on the Saturn as well. Super good. My arcade game, Uninspired, but you know, now that you've inspired me to think about arcade games, I was great at cheesing at Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. I would never call me skilled, but I did get a lot of people mad at me at the arcade because I was a very, very good cheeser. And my older brother actually became a savant at Star Wars trilogy, I think it was called, arcade cabinet. You played through all 3 games on a big shooter with the stick. He got so good that he could play the entire trilogy. It took like 90 minutes to get through on just a single thing of quarters. I never got that good at anything. I just got good at making people mad because I would pick Cyclops and Mega Man and spam from a corner in Marvel vs. Capcom. Which is a strategy I deploy today in games. Just annoy your opponent. 13 says, more marijuana edible reviews, please. 13. I hope to get back to it. I can't promise. I don't have anything in the pipeline right now. It is not. There's nothing on the immediate horizon. But if I don't run afoul of YouTube anytime in the near future, if it looks like they're going to be okay with this again, they're very temperamental there. It is not impossible to imagine we might do some more edible reviews. I would love to. That's what we started here for. So thank you for the suggestion. I hope to, but as of right now, still playing the waiting game on the old alphabet to see whether or not we get the ban hammer on us again. Sega, welcome back, Sega. Good to see you, my friend. Sega is here, and we're talking about House of the Dead, which is a Sega arcade cabinet. Perfect timing, Sega. Sneep says his favorite arcade game is House of the Dead, classic light gun game. I've tried convincing management to get one, but they said no. Well, boo on your management, Sneeps. House of the Dead is great. Yesterday we talked a lot about the Dreamcast and what a wacky, weird, wonderful console the Dreamcast was, which had House of the Dead, I believe, with the light gun. But even more incredible in the weird world of Dreamcast, back then they had a keyboard attachment because, well, it was an internet-connected console back in 1999. What else are you going to do with that keyboard for your Dreamcast? You're going to play not House of the Dead, but Typing of the Dead. There was an incredible House of the Dead spinoff called Typing of the Dead, where instead of shooting zombies with bullets, you typed words that came underneath of them before they came and ate your brains. It's pretty cool. Typing of the Dead. Also something to look at instead with LSD Simulator. Maybe. Who knows? I can't type worth a shit when I'm not stoned anyways. So, I'm like a 60 word a minute guy. Not that impressive. Uninspired says, Yo, Wheats, have you ever had white fudge covered Oreos? They're tremendous. Uninspired. Again, not the best name because your comments are ever so inspired. And yes, I've not had the white fudge Oreos uninspired, but I have had the chocolate fudge dipped Oreos, and I hate how much I agree with you. Tremendous is a perfect adjective for them. They're disturbingly good.
I'll snark it up and say, like, who would expect adding more chocolate on top of an Oreo sandwich would be even more delicious?
Right. Yeah, that does. Yeah. That doesn't sound like something that would be good. A dipped Oreo in even extra luxurious chocolate. Not a combination that immediately says yum, but surprisingly delicious. So white fudge, I assume, if you're a white chocolate guy, are just as tremendous as their fudge counterparts. Great snack recommendation from Uninspired. Bad time. Producers promised to help keep us even more on track. We've been doing bad recently. Real bad. Okay, the clock. 60 minutes. Either I gotta finish this bag or we're about to out a pedophile.
About to be what was it, Chris
Hansen?
Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Right.
What are they? I don't think I've ever seen 60 Minutes before.
Yeah, I watched. I mean, I just absorbed it as it was on the TV at home.
I know that ticking clock though.
Yes, that's iconic.
I missed Sam 2002. Sam,
what up?
What's up, man? Sam says, playing some The Forest right now. Have I ever played it? I have not played The Forest.
What's The Forest?
It is a...
You do know it.
Yes, and forgive me if I'm misstating it. I think it is a survival game in the vein of a Rust Ark, but it is much more horror-focused. Pretty...
Terrifying first-person survival horror simulator.
Thank you. Sounds right. And I think from what I'm pretty sure, Sam, that the sequel is out now in early access, and it's supposed to be really good. Is it called The Son of the Forest? Maybe something like that. Sons of the Forest, plural. I've also not played that one, but I have heard it's good as well. Survival games not my forte, and survival horror games. I have I love them in VR. Played a lot of Resident Evils in VR last year, your 7s and your 4s. But I don't know. What do you find compelling? I'm so curious, Sam 2002. And I know you're not alone. People love both The Forest, Sons of the Forest. What is it that you what kind of enjoyment do you derive out of it? That constant tension that like, oh my god, not only is you have like the survival elements that there's always a ticking clock in survival games, like, am I going to starve to death? Am I going to freeze to death? And then you've got that paired with the constant tension of a horror game of, am I going, is this something going to pop out in the night and come eat me? I feel like my nerves would be so shredded all of the time. And it would just be so stressful, but maybe I'm wrong. And maybe people just love the stress. Curious what you have to say. Bag time. Sorry. Yes.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Thank you.
Back to our 60 minutes, and by 60 minutes we mean 60 seconds of
bag time. While I'm focusing on this, we saw Monkey Man earlier today.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about Monkey Man? Try to keep it low on the spoilers.
Surely you had told me this, but you said no. So I thought, because it came to me as the final final act of the movie was revving up. It was like, oh, okay, the quippy way you can summarize this in, you know, 2 slammed together titles is Slumdog Wick, as in it's basically John Wick, but, you know, Dev Patel has written it and stars in it, and
Dev Patel, the star of
whose
Slumdog
career
Millionaire.
was launched by Slumdog Millionaire, and it's very much set in this region. India is a giant country. I don't know really much at all about India, but I think Yatana was the name of the region. So
What'd you think?
yeah,
So, yeah, as you said, it's a we just got out a little while ago of Monkey Man, the what she really perfectly described as a John Wick. It's a John Wick type movie. We all know what those mean at this point. Revenge plot movie, but instead of the Liam Neeson older, more methodical type, just the straight up punch your throat out with my fists over and over again. Incredibly well choreographed. Just
highly choreographed and highly in the same way that John Wick is, very obsessive about the visuals of the movie, about the, high saturated, high contrast colors that we get. We get, our hero in these silhouettes. We get him silhouetted by red. We get him silhouetted by pink and blue. And, as he's moving through this colorful, seedy world where he needs to exact his revenge.
And they just like Mr. Wick, he lets the colors do the talking. Not a very chatty guy, just like John.
Yeah.
I'm on a first name basis with now. It's just John to me.
It's just John to you.
Yeah.
Fewer words, we said. Yeah.
So, okay, we know what the premise is. We've got a John Wick type movie, but a much more Bollywood type feel. How does it stack up? How does it compare to the John Wick movies? The John Wick oeuvre?
Yeah. I mean, as much as I like that genre, which, as I just highlighted, it's pretty to look at if you don't mind violence, very graphic, ugly violence, but highly stylized. So it was pretty to look at. I think it's it definitely, this one took a little artistic license with making sure it was very, if he's sort of in our hero is in a confused or frantic state, the camera is also in a very frantic state. Like, we get lots of very blurry views and all the flashbacks to his childhood. I think it would be a much better movie if it had cut about 20 minutes of flashbacks to the childhood, or some of the main plot that seemed retrodden.
Yeah, it's definitely derivative, not cutting any new ground. But it is, as you said, gorgeous, super fun to look at. I think in its best moments, it's choreographed and shot as good as any of the John Wicks.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 questions, and I think that can sum it up pretty well. Who's hotter, John Wick or Monkey Man?
Oh, that's tough.
That's why I asked.
Oh, man. I mean, Monkey Man is much younger.
True, but that doesn't necessarily...
Doesn't answer the question. I think at one point recently, maybe Green Knight year, Dev Patel was voted like sexiest man, or was on the... I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that ranking.
See, I agree. I think Monkey Man is definitely hotter than John Wick, and John Wick's hot.
I just, it's like if you, yeah, I guess, but I mean, we stand Keanu, like, he's a classic.
Now, the second question.
Getting a little too classic, maybe now.
And unfortunately, I think we both know that there really only is one answer to this question.
Okay.
So maybe I'll just phrase it in a different way. How much more would John Wick beat Monkey Man in a fight? How close would it be? I don't think there's any. I think John Wick's winning. John Wick shoots people.
Yeah. Yeah, John Wick's much better with guns. Much better with all weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, John Wick's just been at it longer. This is Monkey Man's sort of like, he's just started at it.
This is the Batman year one of
Yeah.
John Wick type movies.
Yes. Yeah.
To its detriment, in like an overlong first act, you don't even realize that you're not yet developing this future John Wick until.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, they're basically superheroes at that point. The way that they, beat people up the fastest, and some guy can have a gun, and they just suddenly flying kick into the guy's solar plexus. It's just.
I will give him this. They Dev Patel found. You thought every way of killing somebody with a knife has been pioneered by John Wick. You thought John Wick has found a way to stab everybody in every possible combination, permutation of getting a knife inside somebody's body. Monkey Man says, hold the phone, pump those brakes.
One more.
Yeah, we got one more way to really stick a knife in somebody. And
is this the final one you're referring to?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So if you're like, I've seen people be stabbed. I've seen it all. The guts, the brain, through the eye, every direction on the throat, every limb severed. It's all been done.
Yeah.
Monkey Man says, hold on.
One more.
We got another way.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for that, give it a shot. Okay. I'm going to finish the second bag. And let's go ahead and pick our dedicee. I really got to get that term down.
Dedicatee.
Is that it? Do we know that?
No, we don't know that. Okay, I will look. Dedicatee.
Dedicatee. Well, let's get the official pronunciation. Dedicatee.
My emphasis was off. Dedicatee.
Well,
Dedicatee.
let's get our dedicatee. Although I'm still.
Yeah, you're ready for it.
I'm sorry, I hijacked the Monkey Man talk.
That's okay. Did answer your question. Because you were asking what's the appeal of the survival game. So Sam enjoys mostly building a huge base with friends and fighting the ugly-looking creatures, going cave exploring to find the missing parts for the flintlock pistol.
Nice. So it has a similar sort of
build-in
trajectory as the other survival games, but with some added tension. And similar to what I was just saying about the constant tension, the constant anxiety of truly survival style horror games is alleviated. I didn't realize it was co-op.
Doing it with friends.
Yeah.
Definitely more.
It's how you make tension manageable, which we've known since Left 4 Dead, probably.
You got a good evening. KDB.
Hey, KDB, good to see you.
Some nice
Happy Saturday to you.
Hearts. Got the yellow and the black hearts.
Classy.
Well, I'm certainly not as knowledgeable, but even just from remembering from the last week, I don't know if KDB has said hello before, joined us before.
Katie's an old friend of ours.
Old friend.
Yeah.
So
Katie, yes, Katie. I think they've been here at least once or twice since we've been back, but Katie's been with us long time.
Way back.
And always happy when she comes and hangs out with us.
Awesome.
Uh, gotta finish this. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Here we
you're
go.
still working on it. Yeah, if you're a fan of the John Wick style, or if you are a person who thinks that Dev Patel is super sexy, highly recommend go see it. If you feel like, you know, you've seen enough John Wick style movies.
And I think we just there. Do you agree that there is a distinction between? And I know we're splitting some hairs here.
Okay.
Between John Wick type movies and Taken type movies.
Absolutely.
What do you think those distinctions? We mentioned some of them.
Well, so one thing, it's more of a revenge on the dog, mother, daughter, etc. as we were discussing. Whatever the person who's missing was killed in the John Wick style. The character. And then in Taken, the person has been taken, and the goal is to try and get that person back, right?
Sometimes though, it is
the revenge.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Was the revenge just for the kidnapping, or they could be killed? See, I've actually never seen Taken.
I've only ever seen the first one.
The OG.
And I'm not not a fan. Oh, there is a great term for those kind of movies. Would you like to share it?
Everything that Liam Neeson stars in now,
post Taken,
and post The Grey or whatever, but everything in the past, certainly the past 5 years, and probably before then too.
Well before, yeah.
Well before, and he's not the only one, but it's the quick and easy. Liam is the star of Geezer Teasers, and I just love the term. Instead of a chick flick,
yes,
Geezer Teaser, movies for your dad, movies for boomers,
the movies for the AARP crowd.
Yeah, starring the stars who should also be members of AARP.
Yeah, I think though some of those, like there's so many Taken type movies because they just make money. Yeah. Everybody, you can sell a shitty. I mean, Liam Neeson does 4 or 5 of them a year. Bruce Willis used to do 30 of them a year.
Yeah.
But they're not John Wick. And I'm not necessarily saying the John Wick ones are better.
I guess the Taken ones don't really have the highly stylized visual beauty.
Let's talk about what are other John Wick type movies.
So well, you called out Silent Night that we saw around Christmas. Not that anyone should see or have seen that.
It is another. There's some female ones like Atomic Blonde, which I think is actually one of the John Wick directors. Definitely
falls in the highly stylized.
Yes.
Just like she has like superhero level skills.
Yes. There are others. What are some of the other John Wick alikes out there? Just these crazy, unrelenting.
Well, and I did ask from our recent viewing, because we saw and actually pretty much mostly enjoyed The Beekeeper of, the terrible movies from January. And I said, is that a John Wick style? Because it is one man with these incredible skills, and he's connected to a, like, weird secret society. So, to say that, it sounds kind of like John Wick. But we decided to put that, like, that's a separate bucket here. Everybody to the ticking until he finishes.
I'm sorry. You can stop the ticking.
Stop the ticking.
Coughing a lot today. So, we do agree.
Yeah.
Distinction between a John Wick movie.
There's a seriousness that we decided when we were making fun of or enjoying the Jason Statham one. That one's fun. It has the certain Jason Statham brand of what he does, what is special about his action movies, but there's something a little more winky about it, maybe. But the John Wick style is very serious. It's very serious. This revenge tale.
Last word before we move on to something a little different here. I realize that all of these things are way older than the examples that I'm picking, but any Charles Bronson fans out there in the chat are like, Death Wish was, what are you talking about? You're forgetting about Death Wish, the first movie about a man whose family dies and he has to go and kill a bunch of people with different skin colors than him in very extremely violent ways. And they made like 4 of those sons of bitches. I totally agree with you. I guess I'm just talking about the modern incarnation, which I think you could say started with a movie like Taken, and then again with something like John Wick. But this, revenge thriller, revenge fantasy, tearing through criminal underworlds is very, very old. But
last year we saw the re-release of Old Boy.
A South Korean type of one of these type movies. Better than all those that I just mentioned. I'm getting kind of bored of the John Wick thing. I can only watch so many people's face be caved in by fists before it's like, I get a little sleepy even. Anyways, John Wick, thanks for all the action, Keanu. They're making a Matrix 5. Who would have thunk?
Not us, based on the reception of Matrix 4.
I wouldn't have thought Warner Brothers either, but
Good for
cool.
them. We like Matrix
It
4.
is now time. Look, I've done it.
Did you do it? He's hiding how much he didn't do it, but
I'm turning it up.
we're gonna stay close now. Sam asked, "Do you know what a binturong is?" Which
An animal.
Weeks is good on his animal.
Is it binturong the popcorn, the cat? I can't remember what it's called, and it's not actually a cat, but it makes that scent that everybody says smells like popcorn, like a musk that smells like popcorn. It's a big, almost a very black cat looking thing, right? A bear cat, yes.
The cat does it is that to smell like popcorn.
So I'll give them a and they sound really cool. And they're actually, I've seen video of them several times. They seem pretty
It's
tameable. They're just weird. They sound weird. They smell weird. One of those many mammals that just doesn't, for whatever reason, get the highlight. You don't see it all over the place, but it's just really cool, idiosyncratic, and kind of dope.
it's a mammal of the civet family. Is that the same as a ferret?
Yeah, like I think like weasels, right?
Civet. Oh gosh.
No,
Let's see, or civet family?
they look more like raccoons, but
Civets and genets, or genets. But I think they're actually, cause there's even a separate family from raccoons. Wait, taxonomy is quite the
yeah,
rabbit hole.
we talked about mammalian taxonomy not that long ago, and how mammal lineages are more about teeth than they are skin or hair or breasts or even wounds. Teeth. Mammals have crazy, weird dentata.
But yeah, that's so cool. You got to see one.
Did you get to hear it? Did you get to smell it?
Oh yeah, could you smell it? Smelling like popcorn, thanks to its popcorn pee.
Yeah, I've seen them before. I mean, I've never seen one in person, but I have seen them, nature programs and stuff. And they're a very charming looking animal, like an incredibly charismatic, charming looking little creature.
Like if
A Wolverine fucked a raccoon.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's of a Wolverine, but the cuddliness of a raccoon.
All right, second bag. We need a dedicatee. Dedicatee. All right,
Dedicatee
dedicatee.
is PDB.
This one's for you. Thanks for being here. And the Bearcats out there. And all been too wrong.
All been too wrong, spare cats.
And civets in general.
And some of the other stuff.
Not all of them. You're on notice. I don't know. All right. What other comments do we have here? I am behind everybody, of course. We're mostly caught up? No,
I
nice.
think we're mostly caught up. Oh, we did miss Miklo was on and asked about Dark Souls 3 when we were talking games.
Miklo, I am so sorry we missed that. Dark Souls 3, never played it. I've played Dark Souls 1, Demon Souls, the PS5 remake, and a lot of Elden Ring, and I've never beaten any of them. I am not a Souls guy. I've given it everything I can. I've tried Sekiro. I've not tried Bloodborne. People say that's another one to try, but maybe if they make a PS5 remake on that one. And I know we're all, even though we finally, after like a year of nonstop Elden Ring, that is all we could focus on in the world is Elden Ring, Elden Ring. You know, the beginning and the end. A game I played a lot of, but never truly found the joy in. I liked it more than any other Souls-like game. Never truly got its hooks in me. We're all going to be back, though, this summer when the first, maybe only, I don't know, massive DLC for Elden Ring comes out. The first new big giant piece of content for that game in over 2 years. And I really think it's going to be a big deal. I think it's going to get a lot of people playing Elden Ring again. And we're going to all hear about Elden Ring all over again. It comes out like June or July. Get ready. Get ready for the memes out there.
Get your memes ready.
Sam got to pet the Been Too Wrong. Lucky man, but he said he didn't get to smell it. But that's hopefully okay. Nah says, yo, Wheats, I'm 15, got depression, insomnia, and anxiety. Do you recommend cannabis? Maybe not if you were a decade older, but nah, I gotta say, thanks for hanging out, chilling with us, but in my, I don't want to sound like a fuddy-duddy or tell you, be the person, be like, no, don't do this because you're going to make the decision for yourself, but I would implore you to seriously wait. The science that we do have about cannabis and young brains does seem to suggest that there are some unfortunate downsides for people whose brains are still, and I'm not saying in any way, I don't mean to use that to diminish your life or experience in any way, shape, or form. Not at all. I mean, I was 15. I think I'm in many ways smarter than I was at 15 than I am now. But there are parts of our frontal cortex that have not yet fully 100% maturated, and they don't until you're 25.
It takes longer for boys, right?
Yes, it does. It's one of the many developmental, and this again, all of this, could be clarified under more research, which is ongoing, but it does seem to be another one of those like developmental differences in ages between men and women. I'd still tell girls to wait till they're 25. It's just you don't want to risk it. And I'm not at all suggesting that this would be the case for you, but there are some disconcerting links between young usage of cannabis. The younger you are, there is a correlation between that and schizophrenia. Now, I'm not saying that
It might not be causal.
correct, yes, but there do seem to be some real correlation there. I'm so sorry, Nah, that you've got depression, insomnia, and anxiety. I totally get it, especially being a 15-year-old right now, today. Man, it's got to be so fucking hard. I totally get it. I would talk, man, if you have a doctor, if you can go to the doctor. I mean, obviously, if you've got good parents, there would be the first people to talk to. And I hope you do have great parents, but
Or any other adults
Yes.
that you trust.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't
But if
have
you're
to be
feeling-
parents. It could be an aunt, an uncle, an older cousin, a guidance counselor that, well, probably not in school are you going to want to be talking about, like, cannabis, but, these other issues, depression, insomnia, and anxiety.
they're super serious, and they are absolutely worth, being proactive about. It's awesome that you're already thinking about it and wanting to do something to combat it, but man, I would, if you can, talk to a doctor, and it's really worth doing something about. And I really don't think weed is the thing. I sincerely do not think that weed is going to be the thing to help get you through this. But again, I super appreciate you asking the question, man, and I absolutely hope you can find somebody to talk to in a more serious way, and hopefully get some relief. But I don't think weed is going to be the thing that's going to help you through.
Even age aside, I think, it's fine that weed can help them with insomnia a lot, but a lot of doctors wouldn't necessarily recommend it for depression and anxiety.
Excellent point.
Weed has a incredibly a lot of people, it's anxiety enhancing.
It certainly can be for a huge swath of the population. It can make your anxiety worse and not better. Great thing to bring up. Thank you for bringing it up. Yeah, it's an excellent point our producer makes.
I mean, the evidence on how, cannabis and depression, that's sort of mixed results, like not really any like clear science on that one way or the other.
Yeah, it's another reason for increased funding into cannabis and medical research, because there are really a lot of areas out there to explore and find out more. But until then, the science that we do have says there are some unfortunate reasons for people who are as young as you or even older to wait a little bit. And I did not start myself. I didn't actually start smoking until I was 27, I think, something like that. And didn't feel at all that I was missing out on anything. So thanks for commenting again, Nah, and I hope you can find somebody IRL to talk with. But it's tough out there, man. Good luck. All right. On big topic change, changing gears here. Don't listen to me.
Little gear change.
I've been-
you got your second bag,
Yeah.
but you really
Have not been.
haven't done anything on it.
Yes. Not this is behavior to emulate for those who are young, but for everybody else out there, I'm sorry I've been neglect.
Prattling?
Yes, thank you. Ooh, good one. Tough weed, man. Um, But yeah, it's all intoxicants. The longer you wait, the better.
So, yeah, probably not what you're wanting to hear when you're 15 and just looking for something to do.
I was a square growing up. As I just said, I
Didn't care, yeah.
waited till I was 27 till I consumed any weed, and I did not drink any alcohol other than like, the Thanksgiving Day, somebody's like, here, try a sip of wine when you're very young.
That doesn't count.
I also didn't drink until I was literally 21 years old. I was like, I'm a good citizen. I'm going to follow the laws. I was, maybe a little naive, but
How common is that in American teenagers?
not common at all. But becoming more common. This is one of those great things about the use. There's so many cool, so many fascinating trends with our youngins out there. And one of the most interesting, and I think will have the most positive, consequential benefits for young folks, is they are drinking noticeably less than previous generations, especially in comparison to us millennials at their age. But they just have less interest in alcohol.
Sober is in.
Yeah.
Like not drinking alcohol is getting more and more popular.
It
Much to, Budweiser's
yes.
chagrin.
And it's one of these things that we're not really sure why. What
Right.
has changed?
For-
there's
to be
speculation.
such a massive sea change.
Yes.
It's like our on a either countrywide or global wide scale, our species cravings have changed.
Yes. I can't speak for the rest of the world. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know in the United States that's true. But
We're
there are, theories, but all of them just sound maybe plausible at best. It's such a weird, unexpected thing that it might take a long time before there's a real answer. And the answer is we'll probably never truly know.
we'll probably never truly know.
It doesn't mean that they are doing certainly more weed than other generations. A lot of that is, of course, a function of increased ability and access to weed.
And there's also just like less socializing.
Yeah.
We usually do these things in social settings.
So that is, of course, one of the theories as to why they are drinking less is because they are lonelier and young people are going out with friends less, they're staying at home more. And in that theory, maybe you are drinking less because you are socializing less. And a lot of drinking that happens in the world is social drinking. So if you just decrease the supply of socializing, naturally drinking goes down. But it also then seems like less drinking begets less drinking. Once you're out of the habit, you're less likely to drink other times too.
Yeah.
So
and with more and more people committing to like not drinking at all.
yes. Here's a fun thing to think about that somebody explained to me recently. Walmart, our largest grocery chain in the United States, and it's just being like the largest retailer. Something I think that's true. There were, of course, massive on both. I mean, physical retailer, Amazon's bigger in total sales, of course. But anyways, massive retailer, Walmart. What we also don't think of them though as is they are one of the nation's biggest pharmacies. They've got a massive pharmacy operation, Walmart. They're intra-Walmart pharmacies. And Walmart having both access to data from their pharmacy and also their retail operation has started to notice some interesting things, especially about the new weight loss drugs, and by that I mean diabetes drugs that are being repurposed as weight loss drugs,
Right.
that I think really are miracle weight loss drugs. They're incredible. I mean, we don't really know what the long-term effects are going to be, but they seem great so far. I'm all on board. But Walmart has seen things like, and from what I understand, it's got big food quite nervous. They've seen, oh shit, if you are on one of these weight loss drugs, you're spending like 20% less money on groceries. And not just 20% less, you're spending 20% maybe total less on groceries, but you are spending 80% less money on junk food, and you're spending
So the
50%.
Frito-Lays and Nabiscos, those fudge-covered Oreos that we were talking about,
Yes.
made by Nabisco, all of those groups,
Yes.
ConAgra Foods,
Now some are winners because
Kellogg's making our Pop-Tarts.
they've also seen things like you're buying more fish and yogurt. Like you're actually buying, so like there might even be winners from this, but all the companies she just mentioned, all those
Making highly processed junk food.
are starting to shit their pants a little bit because Walmart has shared or sold this data to them that says, oh, these big weight loss drugs coming up are going to start eating into your sales. And so
You're gonna see, when you look at your little chart of fudge covered Oreo sales, you're gonna see it going up and up and up, and then you're gonna start seeing it going down and down and down.
And so we could live in a world where you might start seeing attacks for these drugs, seemingly from
Concerned citizens.
yes,
People
or medical groups with like
associations of doctors who
Yeah.
are just like, we need more data on this before we commit to having people take it for the rest of their lives.
yes, and you might have big food fighting big pharma because everybody is going to be taking if it seems like we could very reasonably be in a world where 25% of the adult population or something is on some version of these drugs. And that would put some companies in serious jeopardy, and they're not going to take that lying down. And you could see some weird shit going down in the future of like big health food companies trying to attack big pharma companies, all trying to say things that we all know to be probably not good for us and different. It's going to be a wild world. But also point out the drugs, those things really do work. All the crazy shit you've heard about, Ozempic's the big one, I think.
Ozempic,
Yeah.
and then Wegovy.
Yes. And in a total unsurprising move as well, or not unsurprising move, but unsurprising and extra bit of data, once you started understanding the mechanism of what these things are actually doing, there's some preliminary results out there that's saying, well, it might be more expansive than we originally thought, and it might not just be that these are drugs that make you lose interest in the food or decrease your food cravings, but they might also just work on reducing addictive behavior writ large. They've done some like tests with like gambling addiction, and I think that's the one I've read now, and it seems to have an effect there too. Weird stuff. We might be on the breakthrough of some just crazy stuff in the pharmacology realm, and it's nice because we have a lot of 15-year-olds out there who are understandably going through depression and anxiety, and it would be cool if we actually had some tools that really work to help with those things, because we really don't. Our major tools for anxiety, they might help, but for depression, not really. So
Or
it's neat.
results are big, I guess. Or
Yes, yeah. I mean, Not mix might even be slightly generous in that
Say medication plus CBT. There's
medication, yes, would be. I mean, but it might.
the best option.
Yes.
For, as indicated by the research. Obviously, we are not doctors. Just,
Yes.
To the extent personally
But
interested.
always talk to a doctor if you're feeling those things.
Yeah,
They wanna-
especially if you're wanting to medicate these things.
Yeah. Let's do I need to do these frequently and often, and I haven't done one in a while. I'm a dumbass. I don't know anything. I describe I am Mr. Dunning-Kruger. I don't know shit. And as a consequence of being a dummy, I think that I know more than I do. And that makes me sound more confident about the things that I don't know anything about. And please, if you're out there, and you ever hear anything from me, before you absorb that knowledge, or God forbid, regurgitate that knowledge, just stop to yourself and go, wait a second, that guy's a dumbass. He just goes on stream and rambles and smokes weed. The dude is not that bright. I'm not a smart guy. I don't know what I'm talking about. And it's worse than that. Because I don't know what I'm talking about, it makes me actually sound more confident about the things than I am. Again, I'm Mr. Dunning-Kruger. I'm a dumb idiot. Never trust a word of what I say. That being said, I'm going to get through this bag in just a second here. Guaranteed, for sure. Clock. But don't ever trust me. But I'm going to get right through this bag in a second. I'm an honest broker. Oh, thank you. That's nice.
Then everyone can see. Keeping you honest here.
After I finish this bag,
Okay.
and as we start our third bag,
Okay.
would you like to wind down our stream with your Balatro game from yesterday?
Okay. Pick it back up. See
Yes.
where we go.
We were playing some Balatro yesterday. We had a great time streaming Balatro, our poker deck building game. Our producer is in the middle of an incredible run. So I'm sorry if we don't explain all the rules again. I think you get it. It's a pretty easy game. You're making poker hands. It's dope. So I think
Modified poker hand.
yes, I gotta finish this, and then
Yes.
we'll switch over to.
I'm cool with that switch. Do you want to do anything? We also have.
Oh, we need to build up to these.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay. Then I'll leave it be for now.
Well, we can just preview it.
This is the build-up.
Yeah, for a whole year now, almost a whole year. I've had this thing that I bought at an Asian grocery store, an Asian supermarket. And I mean that as in they serve a bunch of different countries and cultures, and they also have just the most fun toys and candies. We're just talking about candies and toys. I'm not on Ozempic, so I still eat a lot of shit, unfortunately. And I would love to do it literally, because I'm not just holding a toilet wizard. That'd be dumb. This is a toilet wizard that you eat candy out of. I should look at the camera now instead of at my screen.
Because you're
I see it.
zoomed in on you.
Yes. I can't fudge it anymore. So this little toilet wizard cat, God bless the Japanese. We love you. Only you guys could do something as amazing as a toilet wizard cat. Not only is it the thing, he's got his little wizard hat. He's got a wand.
You got to decorate him with the stickers.
With the stickers. Of course, he's a Japanese toilet, so he's got all kinds of amazing bells and whistles. He'll blow all kinds of different liquids up your anus. And looks like it'll play you music. And it also casts spells on you. And it's cast a spell on me, which is why I paid $12 for a toilet that you can eat. What is it? Is it Jell-O?
It's like jelly.
It's like jelly.
Foamy jelly, I think.
So for a year, I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to eat this shit. And I've got it now. And I lost the instructions, so I will have to refigure out how to do it. But this is a tease for the future. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. I'm finally gonna eat
Moco powder.
Moco powder out of this Cat Wizard toilet, and it's gonna be a real spectacle. And I hope you guys are all here for it. Eat your heart out, Logan Paul and Mike Tyson. This is the real live stream event of the year. I'm really excited. I hope you'll be here. Maybe I hope I can remember to do it tomorrow. I promised like 6 people that I was going to do it and then always forget. That's not going to happen anymore. And what did I just say? You can always trust me. Yum. It's okay. So look forward to that in the future. Reminder. Thank you. Now it's on the record.
Now
People have to call me out. Here we go.
They should call you out. You did say they shouldn't believe anything you say.
Uninspired says, "Hey, Wheats, have you had a chance to try the Panda Inn? It's like a sit-down version of Panda E, or like a Taco Bell Cantina." Is that the name of the Taco Bell sit-downs?
Something like that.
Yeah, there's a fancy Taco Bell out there too. So it's like one of those. I did not know that existed. Uninspired, but he says that it's better than a PF Chang's if you ask him. Being an American and not a gourmand, and a soulless consumer, I love some Panda E. Love it. Get that orange chicken all the time. Love it. So if you're telling me that I can go sit down at a restaurant, pay a little extra, probably have it take longer, and then I also have to tip somebody at the end of it, sign me up. I'll be there right after I go to that Taco Bell sit-down restaurant too.
Canteen.
Taco Bell Canteen?
Oh, I think it's Cantina. Yeah.
Cantina.
I did not.
I jest, but I truly uninspired would do that. And in no way, shape, or form am I proud of that. All right, second bag down the hatch. You can trust me. We're gonna switch over to Balatro after this. We'll do our third and final bag then, as the producer tries to pull us through. She also said she's feeling it today. She's on fire. She's gonna just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. Those were words I may have put in her mouth.
Yeah.
But they were also in her heart.
Wow.
That's good, wasn't it?
That was good. Yeah.
Also not true. Because I know in her heart is I want to take my time.
Analysis paralysis is my whole heart.
And you know what? Results speak for themselves. She's way better at the game than I am. I can play 5 games in the same time that she can play 1, but she'll win 3 games before I win 1. So do the math there, and it ain't pretty for me.
To play. Do you want to win or do you want to play more games?
I think I want to win.
Yeah, that's usually why people play.
I'm just dumb and lazy. But you can trust me. Right. Why don't we swap seats?
Okay.
I rearranged a little bit of camera crew stuff yesterday. Different camera than we had yesterday for this. I think it'll work a little better. Excuse me, buddy. Dog's getting in on it too.
Dogs are always getting in on it.
He's a Balatro fan.
All right.
Go ahead and launch her from Steam.
No, that's
a little
it's the
ratchet.
No.
Oh, you started it. You got to go through it, you know.
Ratchet.
Ratchet was, as we said, was we were talking about phrases, words that will be with us forever, and I don't believe Ratchet is one of those. What are you looking for?
Should have moved something to up here.
Oh, Alt Tab. If you want to still do that.
Alt Tab, of course.
There you go. Nice. Alright, I'm going to switch us over here, producer, to our Balatro view.
Thanks.
And,
Let's see.
I think you just hit continue, yes. So, she's about halfway through this run of trying to make poker hands of ever-increasing values using all kinds of shenanigans in the process. I'll try to explain a little bit as we go along, but I'm high. If I'm being honest, I'm high, and it's a game better. It explains itself after a bit.
Maybe.
That also
We're
might
not
just be.
We're not sure.
That just might be laziness on my part.
Okay,
Oh, destroys up to 2 selected cards. You could get rid of some more spades and clubs. I think I called clubs clovers yesterday.
Yeah,
Multiple times.
I said clovers and shovels. I thought you were being cutesy.
No, I was just being high.
Card below 52. Well, that's not
That's not you,
That's
homie.
not me, homie. But yeah, let's do
The Hangman.
Man. Oh, I can't use it right now, right?
Are those the name of the actual tarot cards? I know the Hangman is, because I've heard that one in movies, because it's always like, oh god, something bad is about to happen to you, I drew the Hangman. Those must be the actual tarot cards name.
I don't. There's like the Empress, Strength and Justice are that's like there would be a card that looks like this, but it would have a different name, I think.
Okay. I'm not a
like
tarot expert.
Queen of Swords or not, yeah, Queen of Cups, something like that. Like, yeah.
The Queen of Cups. This is the sequel to King of Queens.
Okay.
It's a good start.
Right, because we're okay.
You're a flush man.
I'll pull this up. This is my. So it started off as normal poker, but I have leveled up certain hands. So my best hand right now, I really want these high numbers. I mean, higher numbers are better anywhere, but when we put it in the red, my red does get multiplied, so the higher the red number, really the better. So my best hand right now is a flush, a normal flush, not a straight flush, is my best hand. No, full house and straight and 3 of a kind are also okay. But I don't have a flush because I have 2 sets of 4. I want to keep this diamond in my hand at the end of it. Turn. Okay, I'm gonna try to draw some more diamonds. Hopefully I draw 2 diamonds. If I
It's very likely. You got it.
I got it. So I can play my lucky king, my king that's gonna give me money.
What's the 6 with its purple?
Creates a tarot card when discarded.
So you wouldn't do any of your tarot cards right now.
Yes. I might.
That's not a bad one to do.
Yeah. Increases rank of 2 of them by 1. Okay.
So you could turn that 10 into a.
This one I want to hold in my hand, so I don't really want to spend it on that. But I could spend it on.
Well, it could just be a jack for the future and just be worth even. Well, I guess
they're the
jack's not
same.
Yeah.
But I could, like, maybe the 2 6s become 2 7s.
You want to look at your deck to see what you already have a bunch of. You want to make, because you're also 3 of a kind focused. So the more you have of any one type, 10s are good ones to actually get rid of.
10s are ones to get rid of, besides the one that I want to hold in my hand.
You're not really doing straights. You have some straight ability, but flush is better for you.
Yeah.
So you could upgrade that 10 to a joker.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Not a joker, but a jack.
Jack, yes, I'm sorry.
You're
And-
smart.
And then you have even more jacks and
So
fewer
we're-
10s.
So we can do it on 2 cards.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 cards are gonna be up 1. So I don't want to do it on the 9, but what else do we say?
I mean, you could just turn the king into an ace if you want as well.
Yeah. Down an ace, so
The other one.
sure. Cool. So we're gonna use that strength on
Now,
these.
her cards are different.
And they're different cards. This is 1 into a glass. So I could make another
And, yeah, I like that. The lowest one, because it's
Yeah.
not one.
because it might break.
Yes.
All right, so now I can play these diamonds. I want to keep that one in my hand. Oh, I do want to.
You could just waste.
I could
just
discard
Yeah.
this.
I think that's worth the $1.
Converts up to 3 to hearts.
That's
really good
wow.
for me,
Yeah.
especially I can save it
Yes.
situationally, so that's
Dude,
great.
that's so sick. You lucky devil.
All right.
Oh my god, you lucky devil.
Now we're gonna finally play these
Diamonds,
diamonds. Yes,
but not the jack.
not the jack. Leave the jack. Okay. All right. So that's my flush. All of them have the same.
Now you're gonna see those numbers on the left side of the
So
screen are just gonna start going. It's gonna go crazy. And none of your glass cards broke.
They did not break.
Oh my, nice. And look at you.
Level up my 4 of a kind. I can't use it.
That's a
right
nice one because you're gonna be being able to make more and more of those.
now. Oh, that's so nice. All right, I got my money.
Oh yeah, use that first because you want that space. So you can only have 3 of those. Traditionally, you can only have 2 things there, but there's another
Alright,
method.
so 4 of a kind is still good. Oh, here's my flush.
Oh, you lucky dog!
Oh, we love it.
You're at a plus 14 multiplier now.
We love it. All right, I've got 16, so that's gonna take up. Oh, right, because I can have cards there now. All right, I am gonna open
And you
this.
can get a tarot.
I did get a tarot. 3
Sell it.
cards
Just sell it now. So you
Sell
can-
it.
Yeah.
Earth is full house, straight, or 2 pair. Boy, I don't think I can.
The 2 pair, I
Maybe
think,
2
maybe.
pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of my.
You're not going straights anymore.
Yeah, and full house is really too,
Or
much, too much trouble.
Yeah, it's
too
something to
much
think
trouble.
about.
Yeah,
2 pair gives you a 4 times multiplier now. Woohoo.
and we'll open this other pack.
Jumbo.
No.
There's your Jupiter.
There's my Jupiter.
And we are now up to
Boys
16.
go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Hell yeah, and I don't need those guys next round. The Manacle. He's gonna take my hand size down 1.
I think that's not a problem.
I'm-
Your 1 hand was worth over double what he's asking for right now.
Yeah. Alright. 3 when it's played.
Oh
4
man, the queen
creates a planet
is
when it's
a
held.
perfect one to maybe even consider just using the one. You've got the 1 card that converts. Maybe you get lucky and get others, but it'd be nice to have that
Make
queen
her a
as a glass
heart.
card, as a heart.
So if I did this guy and this guy, made them hearts, then I have a flush ready.
Do it.
Although I did these. Okay, this one's nice to hold in my hand, and this one would be nice to play. But that's oh, then why not just
Convert that one.
convert that one?
Yeah.
So
Genius.
there we go.
Look at this. This is the most different game I've ever played of this.
Grab that guy. Okay, got our flush going, and we're gonna get another planet card.
Yeah, this is nuts, dude.
This
This is gonna be. That's just a
75.
Oh, beautiful.
Three.
And Venus, 3 of a kind. Perfect.
Perfect.
Things are going very well.
Things
She's
are going
got
well.
2 more rounds or 3? You're on 6 of 8, so you've got 3 more.
6 of 8. Okay. Reroll boss blind. $10.
I'd hold off on that one for now.
I don't need it right
Yeah.
now. Okay, justice times.
Nope.
LOL. Each played 10 or 4. Well, I don't have 10s, so no. I don't. Okay.
Let's open up some packs.
Oh, 2. So I need to use this. Go ahead and use that.
You're now plus 11, or times 11. 110 times 11 is base.
On my 3 of a kind, so that's also.
Pretty sick.
But yeah, my flush is still destroys up to 2. Don't have that option to use it right now.
But you will after you open an Arcana pack.
Let's right.
And you did get a free tarot card there. You lucky devil.
Do we have Jupiter? No. So 3 of a
Venus, I
kind.
think.
Yeah, Venus again.
3 of a kind.
Getting pretty 13 on that. Okay, that's nice. And that's 2 tarot cards, so I might have goofed. Well, it'll let me use my 1.
Yes.
So, oh my gosh, so it did. Woo! Okay, I increased the rank of 2 by 1. Wow. Okay.
You can get rid of all your 10s now?
Right.
Look at your deck, just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't want 10s. Besides, I have 1 10 that's a...
So it says you have 3
3
10s.
of 10s. I must have gotten...
You have 3 10 of hearts.
That's not what I thought I had.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. 3 10 of hearts, and... Yeah, I thought one of them was like a keep in hand. Oh, I changed it to a jack. Here it is. Creates a planet if it's held.
That's okay.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. So
let's do this tarot.
Okay.
We got this.
I could turn a 9 into a 10, so then I could have a 10 through. Anyways,
I think you want to
basically
make
not a 3. I don't want to make a 3. 6s, there's a lot of 6s. I
the more of any of them, the better for your 3s of kinds and things. I think you want to narrow as many as you can and make bigger any number that you can.
Right.
So turn the 10 into a jack, not a 9 into a 10. Because you already have more jacks.
Right. You're right. Yeah, the 3 of a kind piece.
It's saved for your flush purposes.
Yeah. I do have... I guess I want to destroy my black card, probably. I could pick 2, though. Okay, now we're getting a little analysis. This is
we got this.
too much into
All right,
the weeds.
Which one are you doing first?
Uh,
What is this? Enhancing? Or
Move it.
ranking up?
ranking it up.
So these are going to become a jack and an ace.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that 5. Should I do the 2 as well? But it's a diamond. I like having...
If you had, say, 3 2s, maybe there'd be an argument.
It's 4 right now.
And I
so
think-
they're just...
I don't know. I don't know the math on it. I
Yeah.
can't tell you that's the... Just... In my brain, it feels like that is the smarter choice with your setup here. But I don't actually... I don't even know how to begin to do the math to tell you that's actually true.
Alright.
Those became what now? I forget.
They
what
have +4 multiplier.
Ah, nice. Oh my god, wow.
Double my money.
So you choose 2, it's left the left and right, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, nice.
Got
Both of those
Venus.
are great.
And I'll take the money. Money has been...
Now, 3 of a kind is actually more valuable, I think, after this than your flush.
Yeah, it is.
By
It's
1
gonna be
difference.
15.
Yeah.
150 times 15 instead of 125 by 60.
And I bet you 4 of a kind will be worth more than either of them too, even though
Yeah.
it's much lower level.
Let's get okay to 13.
No, it's not. It's actually, it is, a 4
Still
of a kind
lower.
is worth less points
Yeah.
than a 3 of a kind, which is just the weirdness of this game and the coolness of this game. If anything, it would be just the tarot.
I don't need to buy him.
Then skip.
Should I re-roll?
I think you don't need to right now.
Okay,
I think the
okay.
money.
Don't worry about the money. Gives a copy of the next selected tag. Adds 1 voucher to the next shop. So it would be 2 vouchers. But nah. Tags are boring.
Why have to do my third bag? I have to turn this back on. I lied.
So let's see. It's a planet card if it's held, but it is a lucky card.
Oh, you had 2 spades. You could have. Oh, and stone. How does stone work again?
It's plus 50 chips when it's played.
So it is worth just playing as a discard, as we've discovered, with the
Not as a discard.
just as a high card with an anything else.
Yeah, so if I get 3 of a kind
Because it's worth extra.
or 4 of a kind, hopefully on my 6s, well, I'm gonna get 3 of a kind.
You want to play the stone card too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because it will give you 3 extra money.
Got 2 black 8s there. Let's see. All right.
Play it.
That one stays in my hand. Play one of those.
I don't think you need to. You're gonna
It
win.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, these 4 cards are gonna
It's
take care of. They're gonna take care of everything.
And you're gonna get some. 308 on the left.
That's good.
104.
So that's a, and I get a planet card. Up my pair.
And like
Lots of money.
60% over what you needed to do on the very first hand. Dumb little Mercury. We'll
Yeah.
take it.
We'll take it. I need the dollar. $34.
Pish posh. No. I don't think you're gonna want to mess with your Joker setup right now.
It changes every round. Trigger. Oh no, I don't need that. Okay. Alright, down here.
You did not get a tarot
Did
card
not
this
get
time.
2 pay or full house. I think it's the
Uranus. We're always Team Uranus, right?
Oh right, yeah, we always click Uranus.
We always go for Uranus. Love Uranus. I always feel safe with Uranus.
Good to hear. Nope.
That's a skipper. But you got a free tarot card out of it.
Worth it.
Nice.
Do I want to re-roll?
Do you want the voucher? I don't think it's...
One time I need $10 per roll. I mean...
It doesn't hurt. It's not a bad one, but
if I
it's
needed
still-
it at the end...
Yeah.
Is it only... Wait, does it last always? Or it'll be...
I think all of them. But, you know. And remember, it's $20 before it ever... If you think about it that way, it's actually $20 before it could ever even be useful.
Yeah. But, like, right now, I have more money than I know what to do with.
Then if you're feeling frisky, do the reroll. Even though it will very likely...
Likely be nothing.
That's perfect.
That's a good one. Interesting. I don't think that one's for me.
I have used that one, and it's awesome. But,
yeah.
it is not for you.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. Do I have 8? I just have 4 8s.
I think stop there.
Yeah. So next round.
That worked out perfect.
Yeah, we love the convert to hearts. That went well. I have 24 hearts.
And you've got just 11 of your black cards. Oh my god, there's your opportunity. You've got three of them right there for your son.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
beautiful.
god.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Thank you, backseat driver.
How often would that ever... you have 11 of them in your 57 card deck left. And now significantly fewer still.
Yeah.
Got a quarter of them there.
is my 3 of a kind? 3 of a kind's at 150 times 15, so it is higher than my flush.
And you got force. Play it. Do it.
Well, this one.
I don't think you want.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Does it do the times 2 multiplier? Because it's not.
I think it still does. You can try it.
Okay. Well, I don't need it.
Yeah.
So don't break it. Don't break it if you don't need it.
The 25% chance of breaking it. But I agree. This is certainly going to pull you over the line.
This is going to put me over the line because I'm going to get.
You just have you're going to have a very similar score to last hand.
Yes. So it took me 2 hands to beat
first time ever, which is,
since my machine's been going. Yeah, it's since it's been good. I've been doing it in 1.
Beautiful. Well, that's going to help with your... Wait, what is Neptune?
The straight flush.
Ah. That, is a possibility. Now I think Mars will be your best if you can get 4
of a kind. Yeah, it's going to be at 16. Okay.
Slightly better, I think, right?
Yeah, it is.
So you can get a 2 for $1, which I don't think at this point necessarily...
I like that it's I have 4 2s.
Yeah, that's...
Let's go ahead and do this booster pack.
What's Devil again?
He can
I see.
turn it gold.
But you also have the 10 of diamonds, which...
I could turn him gold. Oh yeah, 10 of diamonds, holographic plus 10 multiplier. We have to... Or glass card is times 2. Didn't I say I don't like 3s? I have 3 3s.
You'd be adding another 10 after getting down to 2, but... I still think
maybe the times 2 multiplier is
How many
better
3s
than
do you
the
have?
plus 10.
How many 3s?
I have 3 3s.
Then maybe the 3.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Should I also turn it gold?
You
That's
do it
if
right.
it's held,
Yeah.
not if it's played. Okay, let's look at these jokers.
Even though
I probably
But it worked out well, because that's great. Oh, you got a holographic!
This is the ice cream. It has plus 10 but 100 plus 100
yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think any of these are for you right now. You can't mess with some of her setup is the less of these cards that she has, the bigger score bonus she gets.
This guy, because I have an empty joker slot, he gives me times 2. In fact, I'd get times 3 if I got rid of one of these guys.
Let's just say skip it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're so right.
I think next. I don't think try it. You only have 16.
So it would cancel out that guy. Probably replace this guy. Oh wait, he's plus 22, but he's times 1.25.
I don't know. And this is the kind of analysis paralysis that I think you're just going to have to guess one way or the other.
Yeah.
You know what you've got?
I need that, yeah.
All right, so let's hit next round.
Oh, I should have bought the 2. Oops. Oh well.
That's okay.
That's okay. All spade cards are debuffed.
That is literally meaningless.
I can handle that one. Okay.
It's a diamond.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I didn't even think about my tarot. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get it this.
Well, then that's good because you can use your tarots here.
It's 100 plus 10.
Oh, I think if it's on fire, it does mean you've gotten it.
I did get it.
I think that's what that means when they're like flamed. Like
that. As soon as it hits the flame, you're gonna be fine. Oh, beautiful.
Nice wad of cash.
Use my Saturn. Regular straight.
Whatever.
Don't really care. 1 of 5 and 1 of 3.
These are gonna help with that escalating points
We
right
always click on Uranus.
here. Even if it's only at 6. But the
I
thing about
should've done-
Uranus is the more you add to it, the bigger it gets. You can
Yes.
you just keep packing it in. Like, you can always just expand Uranus. It just always gets... The bigger it is, the more valuable it is how I feel about Uranus.
Right.
But just like, I feel like
Hopefully Jupiter? No.
we need to be careful about Uranus though, because if Uranus gets too big, it will collapse into a black hole in the center of it.
3 of a kind or 4 of a kind?
Ooh,
3 of a kind. Because
Yeah.
it's easier to get.
you're gonna be at 17.
17. Level 8. Rerolls cost 2.
That's not bad. That's actually, and as with the money you've got now,
Yeah.
that's worth it. Might as well do a reroll now.
Yeah.
You know, each one costs $1 more than the one before.
I did see that.
Jupiter. Beautiful.
Beautiful, worth it. And so much more value because I added the extra slot too.
Yes. Synergy.
That guy's been bugging me. Played voice cards get +4 multiplier
Nah.
+4.
Remember, you're like, times often in the 200s. And that's a additive, not a multiplicative. And it would get rid of your double multiplicative if you bought any Joker.
Right.
I'd say stop it here. Buy nothing.
Oh! I didn't mean to hit. I meant to hit next round.
Oh well.
Oh well. No. I
It
don't.
happens. Next round it is.
Next round
We
it is.
we wasted a little bit of cash, but we had cash to burn.
We had cash.
We had the cash
That's
to burn.
Okay.
We got this.
Get up the rank, enhance one to a gold.
You can go ahead and do your devil. Yeah, look at
Yeah.
what your cards are real quick.
I
Just wanna-
gotta do a discard here, I think. Wait, keep that. Am I going for hearts or diamonds? Yeah, hearts is more for sure. Oh. Yeah. That would be fun to have diamonds with my... Anyways, yeah, let's go for hearts.
Are you gonna tarot?
I'm gonna tarot. Can go ahead and... If it's held... Oh, okay, so I can,
Low ones are the ones you want to hold, right? More likely.
probably... Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Alright, play this flush.
Get a little cash.
Get a little cash.
Assuming you make it through here.
Hold at the end of the round. It's not on fire yet. Not quite there. Alright. Okay.
You got a 4 of a kind.
I've got a 4 of a kind and a stone card.
Beautiful.
Play hand.
I think we're gonna see some flames. I think we're gonna see some real flames. Dinah says, I gave my mom a bite of a pot brownie and she got too stoned. I'm sorry, Dinah. Hopefully she's doing okay. Oh, Dinah, was this recently or is this happening live?
Breaking news.
Yeah. But I tell you what, Dinah, I've been meaning to do my 3rd bag here, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this, Dinah, our 3rd and last volcano bag, for you and your mother, who we sincerely hope is okay on her pot brownie. She's gonna be totally fine. We know that. It could be an interesting couple of hours for Dinah, for Mama Dinah, but she's gonna be okay. If she's not already. Thank you, Dinah. Sorry about your mother. Thanks for watching. Time to open a book from the pack. Boring.
Oh, this one. Cumulative.
But the game is almost over.
Yeah, so I could replace the tarot.
But the tarot still works well for you. That one
Yeah.
won't by the time... The
That's
core,
true.
You're
Great
not
point.
gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. So skip. Nobody's.
Oh, are you gonna do fun with the spectral? You got one. You're
Yeah.
so rare. These do crazy stuff.
Random enhanced
You
aphid.
don't want to do that.
Create a copy of a random Joker. Destroy all, but it's random. Oh,
Why would anyone ever do that when I don't know?
all 4? I mean, if it happened to be this Joker, that would be great. To have 2 of those and just 2 of those and 3 blanks would be fucking awesome, actually. But I can add a blue seal.
All right, this is our final bag here.
I'm gonna aura this King of Diamond.
What does that one
Or
do?
Jack of Hearts.
It turns it into a polychrobe.
One of those.
Ah,
I don't know which. It's foil. It's plus 10 chips. That was the most boring bad version of that.
it still worked out well.
Still worked out well. Should I re-roll?
I think for $3, yeah. Sorry, did not work out. None of these jokers are for you. We've seen them all. At this point, those there.
Next round.
Here we go.
Big blind.
You got this.
I got this. I don't think I can quite do it in one, but let's see. Got my suits, got my ranks.
You want to hold on to that joker.
Yeah, I want him in my hand.
So you want to go for hearts.
Yes.
You want to hold. You want to play a hand because you want to use that ace, right? No, I'm sorry. It's a lucky card, not a gold card. My bad. Got it turned around. Yeah, you want to keep.
Discard these.
Yes, I think that's. Beautiful.
It's gonna be my flush.
Have you had a glass card break yet?
I mean, yeah, I did at some point.
I
Yeah,
think you might
it's-
get this one in
it's really,
line.
really rare.
No, I'm
Oof,
totally
so,
off.
Yeah. Right.
You've got 2 of them
Stay-
now.
Steel. Awesome. Alright.
I think you just want to get rid of the ace and the 6 and go for 2 more. Go for another flush, right? Because you want both of those planet cards, the blues, in your hand.
I want to keep this. Yeah,
I keep the ace.
I do. It's 1.5. Well,
But
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna get it
win
no matter
without
what.
it. Okay. Good point. All right. That'll do it.
2 planet cards out of this. And planet cards are going to be your bread and butter now because you need to just outrun that curve.
Yeah, you're right.
Each
now
time-
that it's not happening in one hand
Yes.
for me. Yeah.
Mars is a great one to get.
Is a great one. All right, so we did it in 2. Got that $9. Yeah, I'm getting less cash as I use my hands. The Fool creates the last tarot or planet card used during this run.
So you could use like Mars and guarantee another Mars, but I think hold off for
Until
now.
I open
What,
my
you need to use this
booster.
before you run out of room?
Yeah. So use this.
Which one's Neptune? It's the straight
Is it a straight flush?
That's gonna be it's crazy. It's not any not nearly as good as your standard flush.
Right. Blank cards and planet cards.
So I would do the planet cards and hope to get a Jupiter. Venus
Okay.
then for sure. And then you may want to consider doing that card on because it is now your highest 3 of a
Yeah.
kind.
Oh, I could buy it in.
Well, this is the only time you know for sure you get that. You might get a different better thing later, but
Yeah, I could have banked it.
you're now plus you're at a 21 times 210 times 21.
Those
So you're-
3 of a kind.
You're getting,
So now this card question, I'm gonna look for what I really want: sixes, I really want jacks, I really want aces.
Yes.
So
You have an ace of hearts.
I really want aces. This guy copies the ability of the Joker to the right. Oh, I do want him.
For what?
I would put him after this.
But then it's times what?
No, I would get rid of another one.
Okay.
I might get rid. It might be time to say goodbye to the
doubles
the tarot card.
Here's the thing, but you might even consider the second one because it doubles everything about it, including so it'd be a times.
+3.
It would be like you get another copy of a +10, +12, or whatever. I don't know how the math is going to work out, to be honest.
It's not going to be +10.
I think it makes it a holographic. It copies both. I think it'll copy the hologram.
Let's just try it. Let's just try it.
And then you can sell it if it.
Okay, so he's compatible. We'll find out what he
that Joker is literally nothing right now.
Right. Don't have any.
All right, you're out of money. Let's hit next round.
Unless it's
No, you're out
of money.
Yeah.
Like he said.
First hand is draw face down. That's not that bad. You can just discard.
See, oh, you can do this. So I'm sorted by suit. Right. Tell how many moved.
I think that's not a bad idea. Play, right?
4 or 5.
Play 5.
Okay. Yeah. Pair. To the right. I messed up left and right.
Well, you can do it right now.
Oh boy.
You got to be careful.
Oh boy.
That steel card's a good one to have in your hand right now.
Yeah. So he's gonna stay in my hand.
Do you just want to sell that Joker?
This guy? Or...
Because you only have 2 or 3 hands left. If it doesn't work out the way you think, you're going to be down to 2 hands.
How many hands are left?
3.
Oh, because I do have the whole 8th ante.
Well, I just mean you have 3 hands right now left. That if you play one of these,
what if I get rid of the tarot guy?
I don't know if it goes so well with what you're doing.
But yeah, I guess. I mean, but like sometimes it's like glass card that doesn't matter, or death, or
You just want to discard the 3 remaining face down cards that you have. I think you can use a discard on that.
I could. Oh yeah. Let's.
You got 3
see.
discards.
Rank. So I don't have any pairs showing, and then suit.
I think you can afford
I
that. Just
might-
discard those.
Do I have 5? I might have 5 diamonds here.
It's possible, but I think you can afford the discard over an extra hand. Why gamble the hand instead of a discard, which,
Right. Okay. And I want to keep this
Yes.
one. Do I discard the other diamonds? I like the ×2 multiplier.
Keep the. I think you can just afford doing that right now, and you got to do something.
Yeah.
So pick one.
Okay.
You've got 4 diamonds and 3 hearts.
But-
So discard the hearts, right? And go for the diamonds.
I'm more likely to draw hearts though.
By how much?
I think that's the numbers left. So I have 22 hearts left and 15 diamonds.
But you only need to draw 1 diamond instead of 2 hearts.
Okay. Good point. You're so much better at math than me. Woo.
You got another discard. I think it's worth it. And I think it's still worth it to keep the steel in your hand.
Disc.
Taros. Use your taros.
Oh yeah.
You have a 3 of a kind with aces with your strength.
Ah.
Wait, what do you do? Why would you upgrade the ace? Don't you want to upgrade the king
The
to the
king.
3 of a kind?
The king and the 5 because
I mean, I know that uses your steel, but your 3 of a kinds are great. Your biggest value.
There you go.
Is there any other card you want to use?
Or get rid of.
Tarot card, actually. What are your other tarot cards?
Whew. Enhances one into
I think you do want to do that on one of those aces.
Select two cards and drag to. Okay. Yeah.
It'll still be a 3 of a kind even if it destroys. But you would love that 2 times multiplayer.
Let's see. These guys.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's keep the
Okay.
diamond. There we go.
Nice. This is gonna be
Plus 10, plus 15. Okay.
so it
It
does
did. Or no, I think it only did plus 15.
sell it.
I copies the.
You got 2 hands left. I think you're gonna get a bigger score without it.
Yeah, because I need that guy.
You want that times 2 after that instead of a nothing. You literally that joker is nothing.
Or I could. I get rid of both of these and copy this one because it would be times 3.
That
It
would be worth it. But I think let's do it.
commit to it or
Yes. Do it.
selling.
Hey, Grovel, sorry man, this is Belatra, which we were talking about the other day. Or
Keep him.
our camera does block. That's part of the problem that I should just move it in between. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
We're gonna get
tab. I can.
Hey, producer, we got this. We gotta get
Wait,
through.
you're keeping me on track.
I know.
I'm supposed to keep you on track.
No, we're gonna do this. Come on,
we
producer.
we need a 4 of a kind, or a flush.
Or a 3 of a
or a
kind.
3 of a kind.
3 of a kinds you want more than a 4 of a kind.
Yes, that is true. Do I go fishing for 6s?
How many 6s do you have left?
There's still 6.
What about a flush? Don't you have diamonds? You got 5 diamonds. I know your queen. When you have a discard, you could get rid of all your other cards and keep the queen.
Okay. For the one other planet. Although she is lucky. Okay. Let's try this discard.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're actually gonna play her. Let's see.
Oh boy.
So we don't have the big add-on chips.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It didn't fire.
Hey, I'll take it. I mean,
You'll take it. Yeah.
I think you got to move
Yeah.
move a little quicker for the fire. The fire, it's
I
time
took
based.
too long. Plus 1 hand size.
I mean, that's just necessarily good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We got our $10 there.
Yeah.
Don't need to use that. Remember, these are worth way less now because you don't get the chance of getting an extra.
I still have it. I didn't get rid of it yet.
You didn't. Okay.
Because I can get rid of it later,
Yeah.
and my multiplier will be even higher.
So definitely do them. Let's do them quick. We got it. Open.
Okay, yeah, Jupiter, and then oh, not Jupiter. Right.
Oh my God, there's great stuff. Oh, these are yours, right?
Creates the terrible planet used during this run. I might have to buy him. 2 random destroys 2 selected. So I do have a 8 I could get rid of.
We're gonna.
Help me out.
Yeah.
Do I have a 5 or a 10? I do have a 10.
All right. So, are you doing that one?
10. I could destroy these two,
Do it.
or I could.
Ah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
The extra planet one. That's the.
You don't know. I don't remember what it was yet, so you'd have to wait till you get the thing that you definitely.
Like once I get a Jupiter, then I would
Yeah.
use it.
Death is what
This-
again? It's the one where you can like turn
I
one
can
card into
Yeah,
another.
I know.
You-
Select 2 cards. Convert the left card into the right card.
That's a. We need to think about doing that on something like you're
Like
6
now that
into.
I the left card into the right card. These two right here.
Yeah, perfect.
It-
Or even maybe the 2 to the jack. Actually,
Convert the left card into the right card.
I think it would copy the.
This is a held. It'll copy all the stuff on it.
Yeah. So do you want to get rid of an extra? You might want to get rid of the spade. That was your first instinct. Do it.
Yeah.
While we're here, let's do her.
Let's do it. Use. So I have
That's
two-
nice. That's
two
so nice.
glass queens of hearts.
So choosing
All
one of
right.
these.
Stone card, multiplier cards. Destroy.
You want to
two.
turn the 6 into a stone card.
I have 8 sixes. Sixes
Oh,
is
okay.
my
So then keep 6 and don't do that. My bad. All right. So let's see what the others are.
increase rank. Wild. I don't care about wild. Destroy. Oh, I could change this to a wild suit. Then it's doesn't matter that it's a black card.
That's not bad.
Destroy 2. Oh, add multipliers.
You can just make cards even
I just use the Empress on that.
cool. Love it. So they're glass.
And plus 2.
Are they glass? They're not
Oh.
glass anymore.
Oh, they can't be both.
I didn't realize that. I would not do a reroll here. You only have $10. You're not going to want these jokers for sure.
Sure. Diamond
Oh.
suit. Cards with diamond suit.
But +4, you're
So
gonna. I don't think it would be worth it.
All right. Last ante.
Grobble says I should try Marble Snap. Grobble, I played so much Marble Snap in December 2022. Like the first month it came out, I played so much of it, and I loved it. I think it's a brilliant game. I like made my. It was I think I've talked about this before. I have games where I just like, okay, I have to stop, or I won't. This is all I'll play. Recently, I've been playing this game, Among the Storm, a roguelite city building game instead of a roguelite poker game like this. And I had to just say, okay, I can't play Marble Snap anymore. It's just
I got on first.
nice. It's just infecting my brain, but it's so great, and I'm sure it's even better now. It's a brilliant little design of a game, and in our attention fried world, oh Mars. Actually, I should have said it is worth considering. If it's always going to be lower than your 3 of a kind, there's no reason to ever upgrade it. But it is now slightly higher.
Yeah, I mean, I have $19.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need to.
Definitely don't need that. I mean, yes, but I think.
Yes, but no.
Yeah.
Plus chips.
All right, let's do our booster packs then. We're almost through. We're almost through, producer. We've promised and we're gonna make it. Let's do it. We're almost through our first run. And a winning run. We're gonna do it.
Double my money, lucky card, or 3 into hearts.
I mean, that seems actually kind of the best. You got 2 of your aces right there.
I want him to stay. It doesn't matter. That's okay. And then another diamond. Oop, use.
It did remain a steal. That was very nice.
Yes.
What is your
And
star?
2 planets.
Oh, nice. Your other 2 tarots. Just to look real quick. I'm so curious. Okay, nice.
Created diamonds.
Although pretty soon you're going to be out.
Yeah.
Sell Judgment. Just sell it.
No, use it and then make sure. Then I can sell it.
Nice.
Just make sure it wasn't a better Joker. Alright. Okay. No Jupiter, so Mars. 4 of a kind.
4 of a kind's really sick now. It is
could-
definitely worth trying to go over a 3 of a kind.
Straight flush, high card, pair.
None of these really even matter. But it's not worth skipping. There's no there's no downside.
Pair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a times 5.
Woo! All right. I don't think you have enough
next
money.
round. Don't need a reroll.
Here we go. 2 hands left.
Let's see. I need a 3 of a kind.
You might want to hold on to your 6 with your star card. Maybe you'll get one of your few other spade or club. Well, hearts is the one you're...
hearts, I don't want to do it, yeah. So weird. Get rid of...
That's fine. That's fine.
Let's get rid of the 9s. We're not going to draw 9s.
Okay, cool.
I want the 6s.
Oh, nice. Perfect use for your star. Even though it's 1 less, I think it's still worth it.
So I can do this guy to diamond. Yeah,
That's it.
Or could use it.
It's totally worth it. You have so
Okay.
few left. So you have 3 3 of
I
a
have
kind, or 2 3
3
of a kinds.
I have 3.
You have 2 3 of a kinds.
Oh, I have 2 3 of a kind. So I'm gonna play this because I think I might get my
What's the gold
6s.
card again?
3 of held. I don't really care about that.
All right, so do her.
This one, while it stays in hand. I should have played, or that would have been a full house if I'd played the 8s.
Your full house is not worth nearly
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, so that's where it becomes like, oh, I'm like, I could have gotten rid of the 8s. I could have gotten rid of 1 8.
Oh my god, look how short you are.
Wow, that's so close.
Just do it. Just finish it because it doesn't matter. There's no over.
Right. All right, that's it, baby.
Now you're at the very last one. You got one more opportunity to buy stuff. Might as well sell him now.
Yeah, he's gonna get sold after I open my
Yeah.
booster packs.
And then we might have a big win on our hands, Grovel. You might be here for the I think second game we've streamed of this in our potentially our first win. Let's not count our chickens because it's hard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, heroes. Oh, the 1 and 4.
You got a hermit too at the top. Let's see what that is real quick.
Doubles my
Oh,
money.
perfect.
Okay, go ahead and use
Yes,
them.
nice. Okay, sick.
Increases rank 3 to diamonds. Well, we don't.
Obviously not that.
I
Wait. What about rank? There's so many. Did
I spun my wheel.
it work?
No,
Okay.
it said no.
Okay. All right. Let's do this one.
Which we had a nice fun laugh over yesterday, but today we're beyond.
Perfect. You don't need those jokers, but
Oh, held in. Oh, definitely.
you did
don't
get
need
another
those.
tarot. Let's see what it is. Oh, that's nice. You might be
Yeah,
useful on
could happen.
the last guy.
Flush. and
What is death?
Oh yeah, death. Select. Oh, the rear.
That'll be nice. And I think it's worth buying because you might be rank something up.
Right. I don't need to buy Pluto.
That is a hollow joker. What is that one again?
And fight-
Obviously not. This is the last one. Reroll. Use all your money.
No. One more.
Yeah, you don't need any money after this.
Sell this card to create a free double. Oh, that does nothing to do.
That's maybe worth it for $1.
Yep.
There's no reason not to re-roll again.
×3 multiplier if played poker hand that has already been played this round.
I don't think it's worth it. I think you know what your thing is. Think about you're gonna get an extra bonus when you sell that joker at the top. It's gonna go to ×3. It's not worth sacrificing that much multiplayer.
All right.
Beautiful, take it.
This is one into steel. That
And now you're out of
is
money.
no-
You can't. It's
Don't
time.
need that
Sell.
guy. We started with him.
Yeah.
We're selling this guy. Oh yeah, I could afford. Don't
Oh,
need that. So he's ×3. He's gonna also be ×3. And that's just +9.
Plus 10.
He's better to sell at this point.
Then buy a Joker. Oh, no. I think it's perfect
'Cause-
as is. Yeah.
Because these are,
It's ×8.
it's ×8.
Let's do it. This is it. This is a boss fight. Grovel, this is like...
Actually, our math is bad. It's not ×8. It's ×4 ×4.
Ah, right.
So, that's not ×8.
Yes, Grovel, excellent
That's-
question. There are no actual boss fights. They're just bigger numbers of poker hands, except... What's the bad one?
Flips and shuffles all Joker cards. Oh no!
So it might be...
But
you'll know immediately after it
no.
scores. Yeah.
I'll know.
Yeah.
We have to watch how it scores.
Let's very quickly just go ahead and use some of these. Don't use
That's
that
if I have a black. That's if I need something to turn into something.
You could have a 4 of a kind with your 6s right now, right?
Oh,
You
right.
can turn the 3 into a... Yeah, something like...
Turn this into this.
And then you have a 4 of a kind.
Convert the left card into the right one. Okay, so I did that right. So if I use that.
Beautiful. Oh, wait, do you want to use any of their tarots right now? Do you want to turn one of those into a... what are the other ones?
Into a steal.
So that stays in your hand, so you don't want to use it on one of those, but you might want to use it on that ace or whatever.
Does the ace stay? Maybe the random 7.
You do want to use that right now. Because it scores... So, yeah, put
Yeah, I
this
was
down.
about to
Yeah.
put this down. Sorry if you don't, thank you for hanging with us.
I don't think you need to use
I
that
don't
one.
need that. That's just.
All right,
just
so
if I
let's do
need
your 4 of a kind with your crazy 6s with
leave
their
the
plus
steals.
4.
Do I want to get rid of any? I can get rid of the 8.
Do it.
Play hand.
This is going to be a big old
Okay.
fun number.
So. All right. So ×4. Okay. So
do you want to...
now I know
You would have obviously won right then had it been...
because it would have been times another 4.
Let's sort this by suit.
Sort by suit. Don't have, or we can change it wild and have either one of them.
You do have your...
I think that, and then I have a flush.
But your 7 is your steal card. I don't think it's going to matter.
Oh, I'll take mine.
Yeah, that's if you can keep it. Yes, perfect. I think this should do it.
I think this should do it. I think I got it. ×4. Over 1,000 fire. We hit it.
Boom, boom, boom.
1. That was my. I said, oh, usually he's kind of, snarky. Well, because usually you lose.
I was just nursing this the entire time.
You were so wrapped.
Bravo, this game is amazing.
Wow.
Sorry for being
It
drill sergeant.
Thank you. No. Because it took quite a while, and it would have taken longer if I had just been prey to my worst instincts. So,
That is awesome.
gosh,
I'm so...
thank you. Does Endless Mode let you just keep on playing with these jokers?
Probably.
Yeah, anti 9 out of 8.
Yeah.
We're not gonna. Grovel.
Thank you, Grovel.
Thank you, Grovel.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what happened. The boss made it even more confusing, even if you knew what any of these cards were doing.
But number goes up and
Yeah.
it spins and
Number
catches
go
on
up.
fire. It's delightful. It's so
What an
delightful.
incredible.
All right. We were here over 2 hours. That was a little longer than I said. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It has been
Either of us
awesome.
intended.
I promise I'm going to finish this bag. I'm not let it go to waste.
Should we just?
Yeah.
How quickly can you do it? Grovel, I don't know if you heard our 60 minutes.
I switched this
Yeah.
down to right here. I don't want to cough my lungs out, but I'm so proud, dude.
Did it. It's definitely me. Or if it weren't for you, keeping me on task.
But you would have,
keeping me deciding.
that could have been you, though. It wouldn't have been 300,000 points. It would have been 65 million.
No.
Yeah, it would be.
No.
It would be
It's
a whole. We'd be adding another 0 at least, if not 2.
The ticking just for everybody's ease of listening, but
Little scale. And thank you for keeping me honest there. I needed to do it.
maybe just to
Oh, it's an outro music now. She found this on the Stream Deck royalty-free plugin website.
so now we have plugins of music that
It slaps, or is that what do we say? Slaps is old. What is this? This really
I would have said slaps is new.
slaps. This is fire. This is fire, dog.
Alright.
I'm the Ellen DeGeneres of Stoner live streamers. In that, I'm secretly an asshole.
And you're picturing in your brain the live audience dancing along.
Yeah. Look how big I can make the expressions.
You're so
Fuck you, Ellen.
such a good show. Never mind. I'll just leave it. Ellen bled over into my feelings about the reboot of Arrested Development.
Even before Ellen was.
Yeah, retroactively.
I'm now watching myself on our time delayed stream here. It's kind of embarrassing. But it's also kind of because Ellen's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'd like to think of myself as more of a Rachel Ray. I've always thought of myself as a Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray, if you're out there, again, my guys, your guys, I'll go
We'll
on.
get them all together.
We'll make macaroni and cheese or whatever the fuck you. Because Rachel Ray, she has shows. She's a person.
She was in The Curse.
Right. Check out The Curse.
Check out The Curse.
We beat Velatro.